嗨，大家好。那我就拒绝任务了，据点赞。今天比较早开始。最后的王座。
Adana, from Orbita, Nymph, we're cross-referencing that the Zephyros expedition team just got back. I'll deliver the news of your return and have the info you need ready. In the meantime, could you check in on Jordine? He's only just come to his senses. Since then, he has spoken of little else but you. He claims there is something he must share. Something meant for you alone. Very well. See you soon.
At last, my friend, you return. I was starting to think I'd turned to stone waiting for you. That cursed will I inherited from my other self hit me like a thunderbolt. I barely drew breath. The fate and life I left behind. It's all mine to bear here on out. His lifelong wish, Serendia's rebirth, shall come to pass. That has always been my true calling. But listen, friend. Didn't the Ganel lady mention it? There's something I need to tell you. Something important. His memories swirl inside me like a tempest, so I can't say much. But I do have some advice for you. Beware the King of Zephyros, my friend. He stands apart from other kings. His very soul bristles with otherworldly power. He's the one closest to the primordial darkness. Even his massive fortress draws its power from that darkness. You mean to seize Zephyros' throne, just like you did in Aetherion, right? There you go. If the one who bested me falls before the king of Zephyros, it will cast shame upon the young lion of Serendia. Looks like I put a lot of faith in you. Honestly, I feel the same way. You know that, don't you? I'll be heading back to Serendia now. No matter what people say about me, I've got a job to do. Go on, win gloriously. Maybe it's time you embraced your destiny as a king too.
Albicesna. Ukashashkar.
最后的王。
Donna, you're finally here. I was this close to stomping out to find you
因为
myself.
我没玩乐园了，不续约了，不想续约。
Don't get me started. Honestly, I haven't even gone through all the records from Ataraxian
放弃
yet.
乐园。
Then word came of fresh ancient ruins turning up in Edania, so I dropped everything, even my pint, and came running.
While you were uncovering Edania's truths, our team was out scouting and gathering information. That's when we discovered all kinds of ancient relics in Zephyros, Edania's last
没有
castle.
很突然呐、我已经那时候第二次续约的时候，我就有点不大想。只不过他一出二
Zephyros
转，
resembled Etherian, but it was
我才
even
晚的，
more sealed off. Truly, an
才
ironclad
继续续约
fortress.
那个时候。
The monsters there were so fierce that our team couldn't venture any further. They had to
终于要加
retreat.
入我这边了吗？
Gathering
你这
information
边是什么
wasn't easy.
你那边
All
是什
right,
么？
let's go over things one by one. Remember that slate your dean showed you?
"'Tis a marvel how the ancients, millennia past, foresaw and scribed the Cron Castle incident, though it transpired but lately, yet Jordine claimed he knows why. And that's exactly why he showed us that slate."
But here's the thing about that slate. It's not just some copy of the stone mural from the chamber.
我的后面的风扇怎么不会转？免服蹦极不练一只吗？他现在蹦极啊？啊，我的后风扇坏了。
Pictures the
Ôi,
same,
chuẩn này.
but the ancient writing underneath, they're telling a whole different tale.
现在又蹦极
Unchallenged
哦，
power in his hand. The
有点
king
诱
of-
人
This is
哦。
a well-known tale about Noir Bartoli III. At first glance, it doesn't seem anything special. 该换，真的该换。级很轻松，可以轻松到几等？ But trust me, this isn't just scribbling another line in the old tomes. No, this is something far bigger, like finding a diamond in a pile of pebbles. That prophecy on the slate, which already seemed oddly accurate, now lines up perfectly, even the tiniest details. And if there's different writing on the same image, well, by my beard, that could mean this slate's a twin to the one in the stone chamber. Even if this isn't a brand new discovery, there's bound to be more clues hiding on other slates.
First, remember the Cron Castle explosion shown on that slate, and those glimpses of the past you saw in Balanos.
200级以上没问题吧？
You know
现
the
在有这么好
last
练，
king of the Cron Kingdom, the one at the heart
这
of
么
the
让我
incident?
心动。
Yes, Noir Bartali, the very figure painted on the mural.
啊哦，蹦极！
He will.
马上来搜
They
寻。
unearthed traces of Bartali III himself, nestled within Zephyros. Turns out, those slates Jordine wanted us to see are still there in Zephyros too.
Perhaps it's no coincidence that Emma, a descendant of the Kron royal family, dreamed about Edania. What Jordine was really trying to show us. We might just uncover that answer in Zephyros.
What exactly did Jordine want to tell you? Was it something from the other Jordine?
直接让我删转。
What precisely is this
我来瞧
primordial
瞧。
darkness? From all accounts, it bears the mantle of divinity, and the one who comes closest to that power is the king of Zephyros. If that's true, then Jordine's warning makes a lot more sense.
Honestly, who can say what was rattling around in his head? First, he's ready to tear you apart, then next breath, he's calling you a friend.
In the end, if we want the truth, we must head to Zephyros. This is the path fate has set for our world.
Now I am certain. Adana, you have what it takes to be a true king.
Surely the secrets that could shape the fate of our world lie hidden in Zephyros. We're certain of it. It seems the world is making you carry this burden for all of us. It may be a cruel destiny. Even so, Edana, the one destined to be the king, I urge you to venture into Zephyros and unveil its mysteries. Thank you. The world owes you yet another debt. Now then, let me tell you more about Zephyros. The expedition team reports Zephyros's conditions are brutal. No ordinary human could survive there. The rest of the demon realm was tough, sure. But Zephyros, they say it's like walking straight into hell. Just like the other areas. We couldn't enter the castle. Some powerful barrier kept it sealed. But for you, fated to become the king, things could be different. Once you reach Zephyros, check the castle gate for us. No one knows what lies ahead. But I'm confident you'll handle whatever comes your way.
活动
Owen and I'll be tagging along. You'll need a sharp eye for relics and someone who can crack that ancient text after all.
Edana, I'm sure you'll find
哦，有
clues
看到
there.
了，
Answers to everything that's happened. Even
又
if
是蹦个
danger
好
seems
集，
close at hand. Sometimes you
到
have to
11月
look to the
30
past to understand what's ahead.
哦，还要兑换序号就对了。看一下哦，又是蹦奇卷，
Search for traces of the past in Zephyros. I hope they guide us to the truth. The Society of Equilibrium will support you every step. Come, let's set out. Your new fate awaits.
原来它是在9月16的开机公告里面。每个账号仅兑换一次，马上兑换。 要去打怪了啊！换个好级，那我这样子又要练一套的角色咯。原本的角色都还没有到，还没4转，又要再练一次哦！哇，对。
My family's been raising camels for generations. I swear I can read any animal's thoughts just by looking into their eyes. Have you seen how pretty horses tire could? 可以练一次就好。欠这个空档，我来换一下。好了，都换完了啊、哦。重点是送很多新的就上一次的蹦极我也有参加了。 5个账号都换起来，换起来。
We're here. This is Zephyros. See that castle up ahead? It's truly something. Far more imposing than any I've seen.
我也是先把5个换起来。他是说永久的吧？我看他是永久的，是不是要先把它领出来啊？
Who would build something this massive out here in the middle of nowhere?
The 好，我晚一点一只开，把它全部领出来。
The castle gate's over the... Hold on. There's someone up ahead.
Oi! Open up now! I know you're in there! Once this castle is mine, I'll finally be...
Laffy! That thing!
Like at the doors of Alia Eli 10 years back.
Somebody help!
What is happening?
Stop, Owen! It's too dangerous!
These people...
Hey, Donna, please take care of them.
又要开始打架了。哎呦哎呦，我的妈呀！
Adana, watch out! Up there! We need to fall back!
逃跑，逃跑！
That was close. We nearly got ourselves killed. Those people that just attacked us. No, we only heard they couldn't get past the barrier. Nothing about being attacked by those twisted ones. Maybe the king here has caught on to something. Adana, maybe he knows you're here to claim the throne?
Looks like we're not getting into the castle just yet. Any ideas on how to break through that barrier?
For now, perhaps we best heed Master Alustin's counsel and seek the ruins of the ancients nearby.
The expedition said they spotted a slate near the entrance, but they didn't get a good look. Too many monsters prowling about. So, what do you say we head over and check it out ourselves? Let's see if it says the same tales as the ancient stone chamber.
怪我的马嘞！
Well, here we are. Hold up. This broken slate on the left. Look at the way it's cracked at the bottom. I'd wager this is the one Jordine took with him. Right then, let's have a gander at this second slate. I'm curious if it says anything different from what we dug up in the chamber. The king, the immortal, it reads, the king, entranced by the immortal alchemist, will pledge the sacrifice of 100 innocent lives.
This matches the history of Kron Castle exactly. Everything here lines up with what we've learned from other records.
Let's hope we find
黑
the
鲨现在
fresh
玩家
clue.
很多吗？
Next slate's
挂机
just
的蛮
over
多的吧
there.？
我都是挂机的那一个，所以我对我都挂钓鱼啊，蛮多人的。
This looks like the third mural we saw back in the ancient stone chamber.
This one's about the explosion. Let's see what's etched here. The flames of disaster will consume all life, even Kron's king, who will crave immortality.
Looks like the next slate is up ahead. Laffy, Adana, let's move.
All right, here's the fourth slate. Let's see what secrets you're hiding. Hold up, this one's different. Incredible. This is something entirely new. Yet eternal slumber will not be the end, but a new beginning. The king will shed his sleeping vessel and achieve half his wish.
Bartali III perished in the Kron Castle explosion. Yet, 'tis said he fulfilled half his desire? What might that signify?
No two ways about it. That's what it means. I've gone over these words more times than I can count.
So, are you saying we should take this literally? Bartali III survived? But I was sure he was...
Oh no, he definitely did die. That sleep here, it means death. Plain as daylight. Remember what the ancient stone chamber's slate said? The king and Kron Castle will both fall into an eternal sleep for his greed. Bartali III was chasing immortality. Of course, that's the answer. We've had it under our noses all along. Come on, why the puzzled faces? Just think, who comes back even after death?
But does that really count as getting his wish? Etana isn't truly immortal after all. Even in alchemy, they say the life of the awakened ones, that is Adana's life, isn't the same as the immortality alchemists are after.
That's it. That's why the slate calls it half. He managed to overcome the death he feared most. Come on, let's hustle to the next slate. Feels like we're finally digging up some real truths. All right, let's see what's carved in this one. Oh, now this is interesting. Look, the immortal alchemist will bring disaster. He will ignite the flames of ruin and lead the world to destruction. The only immortal alchemist I know.
Father, what in the world were you trying to do? And why are these slates even here?
父亲
Well, we'll just have to
这他爸。
hammer out the rest from here. Might have something to
认真。
do with the king of this place. Either way, looks like every research paper on the ancient stone chamber needs to be tossed in the forge and rewritten from scratch. Work's piling up everywhere. The scholars will be over the moon. Maybe a bit too excited for their own good. Over there, look! You see that too? Looks mighty familiar. Let's go check it out. I thought, these statues are the spitting image of the ones back in the ancient stone chamber. Very odd indeed. There's traces of the ancient stone chamber all over the place. Isn't this place a bit too far from the chamber? What could possibly tie the two together? But something... Just look at this scroll. You can tell it's ancient. Hand it over. Let me have a look. Hold on. Blimey, that's a mountain of dust. Let me brush it off before I choke on it. All right, let's see what's written here. It says, bow before the mighty king of
Noir? That doesn't really sound like an ancient's name. Wait, could it be the same Noir we know? If that's true, maybe that's how the ancients knew so much about what happened at Kron Castle.
Haha! Incredible! What a discovery! So the king of Kabua was called Noir! Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Best read a bit more. Could just be a wild coincidence after all. The king, after slaying his own shadow, caught a glimpse of the future's wisdom that the world would one day achieve. With that wisdom, he built a grand civilization, and Kabua rose to rule the entire continent. So, what we thought was a prophecy was really just someone's memory all along. That explains why the Kron Castle explosion, just a single incident, was described in such vivid detail. Wait a minute. Something's not adding up here. This doesn't match what we thought we knew. If Adana's second life starts earlier than the first, they're supposed to lose their memories, right?
Good catch. I was thinking the same thing. There's definitely a clue hidden in that part. It sounds like it's saying he didn't have his past life's memories right from the start.
So then, just like any other Adana, he lost his memories, started a second life, and then, after something special happened, he got his memories back. That could be our theory, eh? Ha ha! All right, let's hammer out what we've got so far. When Kron Castle went up in smoke, Noir Bartoli III died. But turns out he was an Adana all along. He started a second life way back in the distant past, with no memory of who he was. Then one day he slew his own shadow and got his memories back. So he ended up bringing knowledge of the future to an age that was far behind.
When future knowledge combined with the rich resources of ancient times, it's no wonder civilization advanced so quickly. A king once consumed by greed, who led his people to ruin and destroyed his own kingdom, went back in time and became the hero who sparks a new age. How are we supposed to explain a story like this to everyone?
Well, one thing's for sure, the scholars are gonna lose their minds over this. Every question we had finally makes sense, doesn't it? Looks like this record cuts off here, though. Means there's got to be more stashed away somewhere. Oh, blimey! Look ahead! Another statue! I can't wait to see what secrets this one's hiding. Idana, mind checking out that statue for me? Looks like it should work the same as the last. Who'd have guessed? Take a look. This record says, the king reclaimed the future's wisdom, but with it came the fears of what's to come. Oh, hold on a second. Ah, that's not it. Looks like the second Noir actually was in his right mind. See here? The immortal alchemist, heed that name. This is a warning for the foolish king yet to come. I've split this record, placing half near the future king,
对啊，
and
英文语
leaving
音，
the other
对啊，
half
英文语
in
音。
the far reaches of the continent, hidden until someone unveils it.
英文很奇怪吗？这还好啦。
So, the other half of the record hidden far across the continent. That must be the slate we found earlier.
Yes, now we know why there are relics here that look just like the ones in the ancient stone chamber, even in this far-off land. With all this evidence, our scholars will be up for a week straight, buzzing like bees in a barrel.
But was this really all that Jordine wanted to pass on to Adana? I get now how the ancients from so long ago knew about things that happened
只是
much
很少
later.
见。
Still, I doubt Jordine surrendered his life solely to teach us
真的假
a
的
bit of history.
Yeah, right? It's not like Jordine just woke up one day with a passion for archaeology out of nowhere. Blimey, he could have just told us what's going on. This is maddening. Was he always this much of a riddle wrapped in a beard? Oh, hold up, Adana. Did you hear that just now?
Is that the Shadow Knights?
What? Belmont's lot made it all the way out here? But why?
Adana, let's ambush them before they realize we're
我们
here.
来突击吧。
Adana.
So you managed to crawl into this land.
他根本不是突击，他是直接开打，我都还没到。
Dawn.
他让自己先开打、
Beginning of a new end.
Where is the darkness?
What is that? Comes to me some ominous energy.
他怎么那么像那个叫什么来着？那个叫什么？那个叫什么？怎么什么呢？叫什么来着？那个实力这么好。完全忘记他叫什么职业。
Just now, what was that? Those Shadow Knights. They said Caphras. That's my father's name.
Yeah, Caphras. I heard it loud and clear, too.
When Jordine called me the Princess of Zephyros, I didn't believe him. But now, my memories of my father are so blurry, yet his name always echoes so clearly in my mind.
对啦，对啦，大贤者啦！哦，我一直想不起来他的
Why
技
do
能
I。keep hearing his name?
对啦，大
Where
贤
is
者
my
没
destiny
错，
taking me?
笑死我！
Where am I supposed to go from here?
那个大贤
I'm
者大
scared
雄
of，what's waiting for me next. Is that so? Then why does fate have to be so cruel to me after seeing my mother guardian like that? I just can't shake this feeling of unease. Is my path really set in stone? Was everything decided for me from the start?
感谢解答，我真的是笑死我。
You know, I just remembered when we first met. Yeah, it was at the ancient stone chamber. Back then, you looked like you were about to be consumed by the black spirit. I even warned you. You just kept pressing on no matter what. Now, after everything you faced, you're still standing strong. Hearing you say that really gives me hope. Anyway.
Owen! Bah, she's already dashed off ahead. Poor lasses. It takes a hardened heart to weather the stormy billows of the world. Idana, make sure you've got her back. I'm not built for that kind of thing. Anyway, looks like she's headed that way. Let's...
哦，我的马又被抛弃了。
Expecting another record, but nothing happened. And now, what's that sound?
It sounded like some massive device just started up. Let's go see what's happening.
All right, looks like it's that way. Blimey, a new ancient ruins.
Was that sound something moving up here?
Well, we'll have to poke around and see. Oi, check it out! All those statues we activated seem to lead right here.
Is this also part of Kabua's legacy?
Maybe so. But, this place gives me the creeps.
Hold on. The ground is shaking.
What's happening now?
飞起来啦！
Those are ancient weapons.
要打架，又要打架。
Watch out! Idana, stay sharp. I'm stepping back for now.
Wait up! It's too risky to go off on your own. Idana, I'll leave this place to you.
又要把怪推给我。 总是把怪推给我。
Sheesh, this place is treacherous. Didn't expect that to jump out at us.
But seriously, it's dangerous to wander off alone.
那个猫突然站在我旁边，我就吓它一下，就很生气的骂我，叫超大声。
Anyway, good thing nothing bad happened to you. Idana, are you unharmed?
真的是。
Giga now, this swine. Learnos tosto creste.
So we meet again here. Idana?
佣兵。
It's been years since we last crossed paths in the abyss. You're probably wondering why I've returned. There's no need for our swords to cross as before. For now, our purpose is shared. Like I said, I'm here simply to finish what I started.
You're Goyen. I heard you vanished in the abyss. Have you been in Adania all this time?
Yes, adventurer. Ever since you stabilized the abyss, I've seen that all the rifts have disappeared. As long as nothing unexpected happens, the darkness shall not reach its claws through them anymore. After Jordine and Yanhua escaped the abyss, I finally became aware of the world outside. That's when I realized the darkness I tried to hold back had already made its way into this world.
The darkness you tried to stop? Wait, do you mean the Elvia phenomenon?
If you mean when the sky turns green and monsters go on a rampage, yes, that's it. Adventurer, do you remember what we talked about in the abyss? The darkness I encountered. I can tell you remember. That's how this world is being consumed by the primordial darkness.
蚂蚁呀，天哪！吃饭都一直乱抖。
That's
那个
right.
蚂蚁就一直在地上。
It is an enemy I've pursued for ages. Should we fail to stop it, this world has no future. And now, that darkness waits in silence beyond Edania, for the king of Edana.
So, this primordial darkness thing is waiting for the king of Edana, eh?
But first, there's an obstacle we must face. Yes, I'm talking about the king of Zephyros, waiting just ahead. He's not like the other kings. He has reached a realm beyond that of mere mortals.
Come to think of it, Jordine said the same thing. Just what sort of fella is he to have transcended humanity?
So, you've taken the thrones, I see. But the road to the primordial darkness won't be an
原
easy
始黑暗
one.
道路。
You must already know. There's only one person here still in denial. It seems all eyes are upon you. Are they not, Princess of Zephyros?
How?
Yes, the King of Zephyros is none other than Caphras, the immortal alchemist.
I won't believe it until I see it for myself. Father's final journal said...
As long as nothing unexpected happens, the darkness shall not reach its claws through them.
I won't believe it until I see it for myself. You've been to the Altar of Blood, haven't you? It said he'd journeyed to the Altar of Blood to atone for his sins, and to find the true Kazaka there. There's no record of what happened after that. My father has to still be out there, fighting for this world. I just know it.
But if Goyen's that certain... Hold up. Goyen, did you see something with your own eyes?
I got to Edania before any of you, and I saw it myself. A Luthragon commanding monsters.
Just because he was a Luthragon doesn't mean he's my father.
Alas, reality is not so kind. Worse still, he was not alone. The Shadow Knights at his side clearly called him Caphras. Did you not see them? The Shadow Knights patrolling this area.
Jordine called me that too. The Princess of Zephyros. When I first heard what this region was called, his words kept echoing in my head. So my father really is here, isn't he? I just... What am I supposed to do now?
他又要崩溃了，是不
I
是？
suppose deep down I always knew, but I was hoping I'd be wrong. Now that it's clear as polished stone, it really hits hard.
It's a harsh truth, but it won't change. For the sake of this world, we have to stop him. No single soul can face him alone. If you're heading to the castle, join me. Let's fight together. True, in the Abyss we stood as adversaries. Back then, it was the only path I could see. The rift in the Abyss could open again at any time. When you look far beyond our days, laying waste was the surest safeguard. Even now, I bear no regret for that decision. You simply proved stronger than I. Your justice prevailed, and the outcome was for the best. So today, there's no reason for our swords to cross. Thank you. I won't squander the trust you've placed in me. I swear, I'll see this through to the end. But first, we need to find a way into the castle. Only then can we put an end.
Right, that's what matters most right now. Let's give Orwin a moment to pull herself together and have a look around. Herdana, Goyen, over there, look! Did that drop from the ancient weapons earlier? Looks like a scroll by my beard. Let's see what's it.
Old, foolish memories have come rushing back. I recall how I longed for immortality. A life that would never end. He came, bearing the Black Spirit, saying it was my only hope of a new beginning. He claimed it was the will of the god, the sole way to save this land. So I embraced his offer, and believed the day I yearned for was at hand. Even now, I cannot banish that moment from my soul. The cries of the sacrificed, the voice of a god, and the explosion. That was the birth of my second life. I was reborn, living once more, and dying all over again. I once cheated death in times past, but now I find myself perishing anew. Once more the fear of death haunts me. Or did I ever truly die at all? Curse you, Caphras. Your arrogance in mocking me will one day be your undoing.
Idana, did you find anything? Look at this! This record was written by Noir Bartali III himself. So, it's true. Noir really was Idana all along. But why did Caphras go out of his way to make him Idana? Still, this is fascinating. If you line up the events by dates, he ends up as the very first Idana. Even now, it's a grim sight to see. So many lives lost, all for this sorry end.
It wasn't just the Kron Castle incident. Caphras. So many lives have perished at his hands. His twisted experiments, his research, his followers. So many people were swept away in their wake.
Caphras. Father, what were you really after?
Mind you, all this is just guesswork from what we've dug up so far. Who knows, other records might reveal a different tale.
Besides, we can't open the gate just yet, so we might as well follow his trail and see what we can uncover. Several deserted buildings lie close by. We might find more records hidden in one of them.
不要挡力。好烫，好烫！我在吮血，不小心踩到岩浆里了。
Smells like something got scorched in here. This place is a real ruin. What on earth happened here?
What manner of place is this? Did a village once stand here?
Perhaps. But even if anyone did live here, it's been abandoned for ages.
All right, let's dig through this rubble. Ash is flying everywhere. I can barely see my own boots. But let's check every nook and cranny just in case. Never know, maybe Caphras left something behind.
又满身是血。
Oh, Idana, you found something. Let me have a look. This box is locked up tight. That means there's got to be something important inside, right? And this. There's a strange energy coming from it. This paper's no ordinary scrap either. Wait a second. This texture, it feels familiar. Ah, of course, it's a scroll! Well, no way around it. We'll have to restore it. What could be so secret that they went to all this trouble to hide it? But this, how are we supposed to piece it together? It's been torn to shreds. Anna, think you could give it a go and try putting these bits back together? But this, How are we supposed to piece it together? It's been torn to shreds.
又要组合时间到。
This, how?
使用这个吗？对。
Aha! Just as I thought, the box is open. There's a rare-looking document inside. Let's have a gander. Wait, is that a signature? Caphras, this is a document written by him personally.
Yes, I recognize it. This is my father's handwriting. It matches what he wrote in his journal.
Looks like it's written in alchemist's code. Not really my area of expertise, but... Boy, now, don't go looking all glum already. I'm the best archaeologist and linguist around. Just give me a moment. I'll crack what this says, you'll see. All right, let's start with the first line.
Hadum, Vahura, Kahaliak.
Wait, what is this? This line? Don't tell me the primordial darkness Caphras serves is...
Hadum, the god of despair. So Caphras is still loyal to that darkness. I tried to shatter the abyss, to keep Hadum from reaching our world. But sealing one gateway was never going to be enough. Hadum's thorns had already sunk deep into this world.
But in my father's journal, he made it clear. He said he doesn't serve Hadum anymore.
Right. The old records do say Caphras served Hadum. But didn't he turn his back on Hadum and devise all sorts of ways to fight it?
Then let's go over the rest of the records. There could be more clues about the truth.
All right, got it. Not sure if I've hammered out the translation just right. Maybe I should hold this over to Alustin, see what he makes of it.
A single voice echoes inside me. A voice I could never forget. At last, all my years of research have led to this one conclusion. The end is coming. I tried everything I could to stand against Hadum. For my family, for the fate of the world, I gave it my all. But every effort ended in despair. At the altar of blood, my last hope, the only one who answered my call, was the deep, mocking darkness that watched my struggles. Her tree has already taken root here, and her steps have touched this world. The end no one can escape. The primordial darkness is closing in. I had to accept that resistance would only hasten our downfall. This world holds no meaning anymore. So now, I must look beyond it all. If I want to preserve life, I must submit to her will.
Exactly. What kind of nonsense is this? We have to obey her doom to preserve life? If the world's ending, we're all stone cold anyway. So how are we meant to save anything?
So her doom is a goddess. Huh. No one really knows what her true goal is. She's tried to invade our world more than once, and each attempt has brought forth unspeakable calamity. Perhaps what she wants is something even greater than we fear.
末日
That is why Caphras calls it the end. It could unleash a disaster far beyond anything the Black Death ever brought, whatever that wicked goddess is after. Don't you think this world is headed for
这
a
个剧情比较
tragic
长
fate?
哎。
It just keeps getting heavier, doesn't it? The more we dig up, the more it weighs on my beard.
My father, he's... I'm sorry. Let me step away for a moment to clear my head.
Huh? Oi, Orwin, where do you think you're off to? Aye, there she goes again, darting off on her own. Hey, could you go after Orwin for me? Now that she's learned the truth about her father, honestly, I'm worried too. You're far better at this sort of thing than I am. See if you can lift her spirits, will you? Poor lass. Orwin's got a rough road laid out for her.
Yeah.
我靠，差一点掉下去，差一点。
Adana.
他又要发疯了。
My thoughts are just a mess right now. I've always felt like an outsider. No matter where I went. Always searching for someone who would accept me. But in the end, no one remained by my side. Everyone who ever got close to me eventually left. I'm scared, Adana. Why is it that the only family I have left is him? His sins can never be forgiven. My father did terrible, unforgivable things. But even knowing everything he's done, if I were to see him again, the reason I joined the Secret Guards, it was all to find my father. After all those years searching for him, could I really draw my bow against him? Yet, just like my mother said, it almost feels like that would prove I carry his cold blood. Do you really think so? Am I truly different from my father and my mother? They would sacrifice countless lives for their own goals, never caring about the cost. Sometimes I worry I've inherited that same coldness, that same cruelty just because of my blood. I'm sorry, Adana. Here you are, ready to risk everything on the battlefield. What? I can't. No. I won't run away anymore. Because I'm his daughter, I can't just turn my back or keep running all the more. Only I can answer for what Kafris has done. No one else can bear that burden but me. I want to face my father just once. For real. Even if it means I'll end up truly alone in the end. Dana. You're right. I got overwhelmed by everything all at once and forgot for a moment. I still have my fellow secret guards. And most importantly, I have you with me. Now I finally see the path I need to walk. I won't let fate hold me back any longer. Thank you, Adana. You've helped me see so much. I'll stand up to my father by my own will. Even if I have to call upon the light of ancient origin, I swear it. Adana, as long as you're with me, I know I can do this. Let's go back to them. They're waiting for us.
Ah, you're back at last. So, did you get everything sorted with her?
Yes, I'm sorry for making you worry. I'm fine now.
That's good then. While you two were having your chat, we went ahead and hammered out some plans of our own. First, I'll head back to the Hakinza Sanctuary. I should bring these records to Alustin. There might be something in them I've missed, and the Society of Equilibrium needs to be
猫
in
咪
the
们
loop.
要起来重睡了。
While Loffy's away, we should figure out how to open the gate. I'm not sure what Kafris is planning, but we have to stop him before his plans come to fruition.
醒醒醒！全部醒醒！不准睡！不准给我睡！几点而已要睡？
The monsters nearby are acting strange.
我没睡，你们都不
They
准
might
睡。
have become aware of our presence. Indeed. Steel yourselves. They'll throw everything they have at us.
Idana, I know you're more than capable, but make sure you come back in one piece, I see you at the Hakinza Sanctuary when it's all done. All right, I'll take my leave now.
If you're ready, let's get going. The path leads straight ahead. Hold on.
I can feel a dark...
At last we meet. You who bears the right to challenge the throne. No, we're not here to fight. Put down your weapon.
What are the Shadow Knights up to? Do we really need to listen to them?
We have only come to deliver his will. Will you hear us out for a moment? Yes, that's correct. He wishes to speak with you. You, the one hailed as a hero. If you truly are the chosen one, then you'll understand our cause. You've got him all wrong. He's the one who's been safeguarding the order of this world.
I've had enough. A world consumed by darkness is nothing but a living hell. Or do you say he will ruin this world? Everyone alive will be lost to despair.
If you stand against the primordial darkness, the end will only come that much sooner. You still don't see the truth. Her will is what's best for this world. If you just stop now, Edania will answer in the name of the primordial darkness. Yes. If you only accept, you'll bask in your final glory right here and now. Hatum Vuhura Kaheliak. Even the primordial darkness awaits. The king of Adana. She already knows that only you have what it takes to be the true king. This is a chance given only to you. So, that's your answer. I see. You really mean to stand against the truth to the very end.
又要打架喽。
In that case, there's only one way this ends. Surrender your life here for the greater good. In that case...
That is...
These weaklings just don't know when to quit.
Yup.
Stay sharp, Adana. Many enemies are near. With my banish the darkness. Take this.
Despair. All the threatless world shall fall to my blade.
哎，为什么每次都要跌倒啊？这个是大熊狗。嗯？前进，前进哪里？
What's that sound?
Father, why? Why would he?
No one who denies the truth shall pass.
Cheap trick.
Your efforts are in vain.
All return to the primordial. Enough talk! Even Beelzebub. Take them out! Take them out now! What are you waiting for? Do it!
A servant of darkness.
What are you?
You are the chosen. What was that thing? Was it not our foe? Or strike one of its
真是
own
无法
and
理
then
解，我也没有
disappear?
办法
And
理
that
解。
object, it is imbued with a strange power. It might prove useful. Let's keep it close at hand.
Oh, 我的马越来越远了，还有多少啊？还有7个任务哦，我要被斗啊！9点半呢，我觉得不行了。
I've never seen a relic shaped like this before. There's some kind of strange energy coming from it. You're right. It's glowing just like before. Perhaps we can use it for something here.
What was that power just now? Are we in the northern part of Zephyros? Why did it bring us here? Is this place special to them, perhaps?
Wait. Is that what I think it is? Look at that tree over there. I knew it! The fruit! It has to be. That's a Caphra stone. Caphra stones are known for granting power. I heard my father created them ages ago. But if they can only be made through alchemy, how are they growing on a tree?
Hold on. Look over there in the back. I can sense a powerful energy. Is that a cave?
I get the feeling something important lies hidden in this place. Let's head inside, but stay alert. I can sense a powerful energy ahead. That's the relic from the ancient stone chamber. It looks just like the one we saw in Kron Castle. Records from Kron Castle mentioned that this relic was used in a ritual to call forth her doom. Maybe it's being used as a conduit to draw out the power of darkness?
The barrier over the castle gate. I sense dark energy there, too. So this relic's power, is it what's keeping the barrier on the gate?
Albesesna. Wow, di ganaw disway, esna nanoesna. Lerostos to Christe.
It's time for the final throne of Edania. Come, let us make for the castle.
Yes, Adana. At last we'll finally see Caphras, my father.
接受任务后，
It's time for the final.
这应该是最后一个咯。看一下，还有1、2、3、4。对啊，好，今天只能先这样了，要睡觉了。好 ，Coco 主播要睡觉了，没法度。又是挂钓鱼的时间了啊！好多人啊！满满的钓鱼群众。喝满谷的人啊！ 大家一起来看人钓鱼。